Well, I've created a Q&A knowledge base and I can use that as the back end for a bot. So now I just need to go ahead and create that bot.
Well, here I am in the Azure portal, ready to create my bot. So I'll just go and add a new web app bot. Search for that. And we'll add one of these. And just like before, when we create our bot, we have to give it a name. So I'm going to call mine Bad Jokes, because that's fundamentally what it does. We'll put it into the appropriate subscription that we want to use. And we'll put it into our existing resource group that we created for our Q&A service earlier on. So we'll put that in the West US. We'll choose the appropriate pricing tier for that. I'll just go with the free tier. And then we need an app name. Again, that's already gone, so we'll just add something at the end of that to give us a unique name. We can choose the appropriate template. I'm going to use a template that's going to let me use the Q&A maker. We'll stick with C# this time, just for a change. But what we'll do is go down and choose the question and answer template. And then we are going to finish off this wizard. It's going to create the app service plan in the West US, and it will create some storage for that bot as well, and some apps insight. So we'll go ahead and choose create, and that will go and validate those settings. We'll just scroll along here a little bit, and then it's going to go off and deploy that new bot. And then when the bot has been deployed, we are ready to go and look at that resource. And we'll have to make a few changes before we're ready to use this, because we have to connect it to our Q&A service. So to do that, I'm going to go and take a look at the application settings for this app service. And it'll just load those. And if I scroll down a little bit here, I can see a number of different application settings that we need to use. And there are some that are specific to working with the Q&A service. We need a Q&A authentication key, we need an endpoint host name, and we need a knowledge base ID. Now, all of that information is available to us in the Q&A knowledge base that we deployed, and I can see that information here. So the first thing I need here is the knowledge base ID, and that's this GUID here in the URL. So we'll just go ahead and copy that to the clipboard, and then we'll put the knowledge base ID in here. And then we also need the endpoint host name. And if I go back to here, there's the host, so I can see endpoint host name. And we need an authentication key as well. And if I go back to here, there's the authorization endpoint key there, so we'll grab that. And we'll put that in here as well. So those are the three settings we need to connect our bot to our Q&A knowledge base. So we'll go ahead and save those settings. And that's gone ahead and updated those app settings for me. So I'm now ready to go and test my bot, and I can just go and test that in the web chat interface. And if it comes and I'm ready to start, so I can start off just by being polite and saying hello. And I get back my response from Bad Jokes. Hello. Why did the chicken cross the road? And I get back my appropriate response to the other side. So we've now created a bot, and we've connected that to our Q&A knowledge base, and we could then deploy that bot through any of the regular channels that bots can be connected to through, and it will use that knowledge base to answer the questions that users submit to it.